morning, Dr. Sana and my fellow friends. Welcome to our video presentation. Today, I want to share a quick insight on motivation inspired by the movie Life of Pi. So, who is Pi? What happened to him? Did he survive? And most importantly, what motivation can we draw from his story? Before I pass it on my dear groupmates, let me give you a brief introduction. Pi was an Indian boy with a deep curiosity about spirituality, religion, and the uniqueness of culture. Life of Pi is more than just a story of survival. It is a profound lesson in resilience and inner strength. The protagonist, Pi, find himself stranded on a lifeboat in the middle of the ocean with only a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. At first, the tiger seems like a threat, but Pi soon realized that the tiger is also his reason to keep going. The movie teaches us an important lesson about motivation. The challenges we face can often become the reason we push ourselves to grow. Pi stayed motivated by using his creativity, keeping his faith, and never giving up. The ending Life of Pi brings a deep message about faith, truth, and the power of storytelling after 227 days floating at the sea. So, when we face our own tiger, whether it's a tough project like group assignment, personal setbacks, or fear, remember Pi. Embrace the challenge, find your inner strength, and keep moving. That's the essence of motivation. As Pi wisely says, you must take life the way it comes to you and make it the best of it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, I know. Today I will review two journals on the psychological aspect of Life of Pi. The first, Life of Pi, Into the Divine the Hard Way by David Penry, discuss how Pi's faith in multiple religions helps him during his isolation. He also sees Richard Parker, the tiger, as a symbol of Pi's inner struggles. The journal shows that Pi's suffering leads to spiritual growth. The second journal, Pi's Anxiety in Young Matters Life of Pi by Fanny Asnia and Anik Chahani Rahayu, focus on Pi's anxiety. Anxiety is both a challenge and a motivator. Pi uses his faith to cope with anxiety and find hope. The journal links anxiety to deeper questions about life, which strengthens Pi's faith and resilience. Pi's relationship with Richard Parker represents his internal conflict. In conclusion, Penry focused on faith and suffering, while Asnia and Rahayu explore anxiety as a tool for growth. Both journals show how Pi's journey is both physical and spiritual. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Azam. So next we move to biological foundation of psychology. Okay, so the movie Life of Pi illustrates the biological foundation of psychology, particularly the roles of the hypothalamus and hippocampus in survival, memory, emotions, and behavior. So hypothalamus is survival instincts. Okay, we can see that the hypothalamus, a small structure in brain but one of the most critical brain structure that regulates basic survival instinct such as hunger, thirst, and body temperature. So in this film, we can see that Pi is struggle to survive on the lifeboat reflect this instinct. Despite being a devout vegetarian, his survival instinct override his personal value, compelling him to catch and eat that fish. So this demonstrates how the hypothalamus prioritizes survival over cultural and moral belief. Pi also use of adaptive behavior such as collecting rainwater and crafting survival tools further highlights the hypothalamus role in driving life-sustaining actions. Okay, next, hippocampus and memory. Okay, we can see in this movie the hippocampus is essential for memory, formation, and spatial navigation, play a key role in Pi's survival. Pi recalled his father's lesson about the danger of wild animals using his memory to approach Richard Parker, which is the tiger, with some caution. He also applies his knowledge to establish dominance, build a raft, and coexist safely with the tiger. Additionally, the ability to recall survival techniques, navigate using stars, and mentally map his surroundings demonstrates the hippocampus' role in adapting to new environment and solving problems. So these two examples from Life of Pi movie show that how biological process like those driving the hypothalamus and also hippocampus influence human behavior, survival, and adaptability in extreme conditions. Thank you.
Thank you, Basrisha. Now let's move to the theories that was chosen for this movie. In the movie Life of Pi, there are two psychological theories that explains Pi's survival journey. First, drive reduction theory and Maslow hierarchy of needs. First of all, drive reduction theory created by Clark Hull states that behavior is driven by the need to reduce psychological tension caused by unmet needs like hunger and thirst. This is evident when Pi collects groundwater, fishes, and ration supplies to survive. He also faced a drive for safety, protecting himself from Richard Parker, the Bengal tiger. Next is Maslow hierarchy of needs that shows how Pi moved through different levels of the pyramid. He starts with basic psychological needs such as finding food, water, and shelter. Then he addresses safety needs by building a raft to distance himself from Richard Parker. Other than that, his feat fulfills his need for love and belonging, while his survival skills boost his self-esteem. Finally, Pi reaches self-actualization by reflecting on his experiences and creating a meaningful narrative of his survival.
Okay to Syuhada, so let's move on for my part, which is on how to resolve the issue from movie Life of Pi. Firstly, building trust with Richard Parker. Pi builds trust with the tiger by asserting dominance and establishing himself as the alpha. He used tools like loud noise and fire to set boundaries and prevent attacks. This strategies create mutual trust between Pi and the tiger Richard Parker. Secondly, consistent eating schedule. Pi implements a consistent feeding schedule to mimic the tiger's natural hunting times. He feeds the tigers at a distance to maintain safety and create special boundaries. Enrichment activities like throwing food into the water stimulate natural behaviors and reduce aggression. Thirdly, positive reinforcement by rewarding desired behavior. Food is used as a reward to reinforce desired behaviors, such as staying in designated space. Training cues like whistles and visual signals are used to build trust and ensure compliance. This action minimizes the tiger's predatory instincts and create dependence on Pi. Besides that, inventory. Pi conducts an inventory of resources such as food, water, and tools to plan rations efficiently. He uses fishing techniques to supplement his food supply and reserve some for emergencies. These strategies ensure Pi survivals during period of scarcity. Lastly, efficient resources management. By daily rations are calculated to avoid waste and ensure long-term survival. Pi prioritizes critical resources and supplements his needs with rainwater and fish. This careful planning helps Pi remain calm and in control during the uncertain journey. That's all from me.
1, 2, 3.
That's the end of our video presentation.
Thank you. Bye-bye.